Hi, my name is Mitchell Beck. I am giving a speech today on Down syndrome. The reason I chose this topic is because my younger brother, he was born with Down syndrome and has a great impact on my everyday life. Down syndrome is a condition in which a person is born with an extra chromosome. The chromosome is the 21st chromosome. Chromosomes contains hundreds and thousands of genes. Genes carry the information that determines your physical features and other traits passed down from generation to generation. With Down syndrome, the extra chromosome causes delays in the way a child develops mentally and physically. The physical features and mental problems associated with Down syndrome can vary widely from child to child. For example, my brother, he was born with a hole in his heart, and he has weight problems all of his life, and they tend to be shorter than the average person of their age. Though Down syndrome cannot be prevented, it can be detected early on in labor. Health problems that may go along with Down syndrome can be treated, and many resources are available to help kids and their families living with this condition. Normally at the time of conception, the child gets 46 chromosomes, 23 from each parent. But for Down syndrome, they get an extra chromosome, so there's a total of 47. The extra chromosome causes physical features and developmental delays associated with Down syndrome. According to the Center for Disease Control, approximately 1 in every 700 babies born in the United States has Down syndrome. It's the most common chromosomal condition in the world. Down syndrome is a genetic condition that alters a person's physical features and mental capabilities. In order to understand what Down syndrome is, we must first know the causes of it. There's 3 types of Down syndrome. Non-disjunction is the most common form. Translocation and then mosaicism is the least common form. It's very rare. That's bad. My brother, he was born with non-disjunction Down syndrome. It results in an embryo that has 3 copies of chromosome 21 instead of the typical 2 copies. A pair of the 21st chromosome and either the egg or the sperm fails to separate. As the embryo develops, the extra chromosome is replicated in every cell of the body, and it accounts for 95% of all cases. The second one is translocation. An additional full or partial copy of chromosome 21 attaches to another chromosome. This causes the characteristics of Down syndrome. It only accounts for 4% of all the cases, so it's very rare. Finally, the last one is mosaicism, or it's called mosaic Down syndrome. It accounts for 1% of the cases, and they don't have all the features as a normal kid with Down syndrome has, but they still have that extra chromosome to classify them as Down syndrome. Some physical features are they have low muscle tone, flat facial features, a small nose, small abnormally shaped ears, protruding tongue, upward slanted eyes. They're very, very flexible, and on their center of their palm they have a deep crease. Mental capabilities. They range from a wide variety of mild to moderate intellectual impairments. The way they process information, the way they take information in, it's delayed compared to the normal person without Down syndrome. But they can easily learn and retain information. It just takes them longer to understand a certain topic or anything, but they have the abilities to learn, work, and live normal lives. Some interesting facts about Down syndrome. It can occur in all races, in all economic levels. Older women tend to have an increased chance of giving birth to a child with Down syndrome. 1 in 350 women born or giving birth at the age of 35. That was bad. 1 in 350 women the age 35 or above give birth to a kid with Down syndrome. If they're 40 years old, the chances increase to 1 in 100. 45, it increases to 1 in 30. And experts predict this will increase as more people tend to postpone marriage and parenting, so more people have kids at a later age. They are expected to live till the age of 60 or well beyond. Their life expectancy increased within the past century because medicine has improved and treatment for Down syndrome has also improved. Societal impact: they have the abilities to learn common skills in the workforce. They can work at grocery stores, any other store. They can do basically anything a person with Down syndrome can do. But a common thing is for them to be supervised by a job coach, just in case they don't mess up, make mistakes, hurt themselves, or get picked on by other employees. More people are interacting with individuals who have Down syndrome, increasing the need for greater knowledge of this condition. Down syndrome is a genetic disorder that causes intellectual impairments and physical abnormalities. Individuals with Down syndrome may look, speak, and think differently, but they are still humans and are essential pieces in society. Thank you.